Hi there and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Kawila, and on this channel we discover ourselves, we empower ourselves, and we transform our lives. On today's video, we are going to be talking about building confidence. Like always, I have to say that I am not a professional and I'm talking just from the point of view of my ex. For me, I feel like one of the ways that my grief manifested was through me having very low self-esteem, like feeling worthless and feeling like I don't deserve anything good. So like one day I was just talking to my therapist and we were discussing, and I was telling her how I normally feel. And I think it's after that test when I saw like it's 2%, I was like, well, I really need to do better, because like life goes on. Even if I stay being hating on myself, not giving myself good things, like life will just go on and I'll be the only one who is sad. So I started working on things and trying to improve my esteem and give myself good things and a good experience in life. So here are some of the things that I did. Maybe they'll help you, maybe they'll help your friend. Please share my video with your friends. Encourage them to subscribe so that we can grow together. And when you see the change, imagine if I come back 10 years from now and I'm watching these videos and I'm like, hey, I don't even know who that was. I want you also to look at yourself that time, look at yourself in this time and be like, yeah, I also don't know who that was, because we want to transform our lives. We don't want to be the same person 10 years, 5 years, even next year. We don't want to be in the same place. So she sent me a test to do where I think I was 2%, like my self-esteem was 2%. Hey, but then as we were discussing and we were talking, like as the what are they called, the sessions, as the sessions continued, one day she just told me, at the end of the day you have to remember that you are grieving, and maybe this is like one of the ways that your grief is coming along. So you have to ask yourself, why are you feeling worthless? And then I realized, yeah, I'm feeling bad because, and I don't want to experience nice things because my loved ones are not here to experience them with me. So I feel like I don't deserve to feel them. The guilt, you are enjoying life and your loved ones are not here. Why are you enjoying? Don't enjoy life. So like, yeah, that was one of the ways that my grief was manifesting, and that is why I always recommend, go and talk to a therapist. Maybe that thing, not even necessarily a therapist, but someone who knows what they are talking about, because maybe that thing you feel like it's disturbing you so much, it's just like your process of healing, or you are going through whatever you are going through is manifesting in that way. And when now you can treat the disease instead of just treating the symptom. So join me on this journey, and the first thing that I did was to acknowledge my efforts and my achievements. So for me, one of the things that I really struggled with was jobs and job seeking. So if I apply for one job today, I used to be so proud of myself. I tell myself, very good work for the effort you are putting, and I can see, even if you can't see the results, I've seen the effort you put. Also acknowledging your achievements. When you have low self-esteem, when you have no confidence, you'll be like, yo, nothing ever good ever happens to me, like my life is really bad. But I challenge you, just go and sit down and try to write like all the good things that have happened, however small, even if it's waking up in the morning. Just write it. Right, today I ate all 3 meals of the day, and acknowledge like that thing, because that is a good thing that is happening. But because you're focusing on the bad, you just keep feeling like nothing good is happening, and then your esteem continues to go down and down and down. So start acknowledging your achievements and your effort. You don't have to see results for you to acknowledge yourself and be proud of yourself, as long as you tried and you put some effort. The thing I did and that you can do to help yourself is start setting boundaries. Start saying no. Well, you know, when you have low self-esteem because you don't love yourself, so you are trying to get other people to love you. So you'll do anything, like anything, just for people to love you. And that is because you don't have boundaries. And then you start feeling bad, being like, I always do things for people, I'm always there for everyone, and then no one is there for me when I need them. But those people, they are not there for you because they have boundaries. Like when you set a boundary and you stick to it, and then nothing happens from you sticking to it, like if you don't show up for your friend because they are asking you to go out at 10 p.m. and you've said your boundaries by 8 you should be in the house, and you don't go, and then nothing happens, like your confidence grows because you're like, oh, so I can say no and nothing bad will happen. I can say no and they will still love me. I can say no and they won't cut me off, because like good friends won't cut you off. It's going to build your confidence, and you'll start trusting yourself and build and know that you are not wrong for not wanting to do some things, and you are not wrong for sticking up for your morals. And yeah, that is something that really helped me. I started like saying no when I need to, not do overextending myself to overextending myself because I want people to value me because I don't value myself. So try that and tell me if that works. The other thing I started doing was giving myself positive affirmation. A lot of the time you want other people to acknowledge your goodness, you want other people to tell you you are good. That is, I think words of affirmation is one of the love languages. So stop expecting that from people. Start telling it to yourself. Go to the mirror. For me, I don't normally use the mirror. I normally record on my phone. Like take a video on your phone. Tell yourself, hey, I know you are going to make it through this day. You are amazing. You are strong. Anything that comes your way, you are going to conquer it. If you play that to yourself, like at the end of the day you'll feel own affirmation is literally the strongest affirmation that you can get, because you know yourself, you know whatever you want, exactly what you want, you know how you want it, you know how you want whatever you are being told to be said. So if you say it to yourself and then you come back again and hear it, you will, like, your confidence will go up. And also try the one people normally say of going to speak to yourself on the mirror. Go and do that. Just make sure that you are telling yourself positive things and things that are building you, and not the ones that are tearing you down. So be your biggest cheerleader. The other thing I did is I started embracing learning and the growth mindset, and that is why one of the main reasons that I changed my channel to being about self-discovery, empowerment and transformation, because I want to learn, I want to grow. They have said I want 10 years, when I look back I don't even recognize who this is. And that's why I don't want you to be left behind. You and your friends, just join this channel so that we can grow together. But by embracing growth is knowing that yes, yesterday my self-esteem was at 2%, but I'm willing to grow it. I want next week for it to be at 5%. And when you embrace the learning process and the growth process, you realize that some of the resistance you have, you know, when you have like low self-esteem, there's so much resistance and so much like negative self-talk. When you want to try something new, you are the one who is discouraging yourself. You are telling yourself, no, now what will people say? Like you are just discouraging yourself. But when you are like, yes, I want to grow, so if it's a new thing, it's okay, I'll just try and do it. If it doesn't work, that's fine. If it works, that is also fine. The other thing that you should do so that you can boost your confidence and your self-esteem is to surround yourself positively. And on that point, I'm going to say this, that if you have low self-esteem, you know the people you hang around. If you want your self-esteem to change, you have to stop hanging around those people. And this is because one, those people are either enabling you on your low self-esteem and your self-pity or whatever is going on, or they are benefiting from it. So if you try to grow, like, because you're trying to grow out of it, it's going to cause a lot of friction, because if they are benefiting from you not having boundaries, now you have boundaries, now you are saying no, these people are not going to be happy about it, and they are going to start like trying to bring you down, like, who do you think you are, like those type of things. So you have to stop hanging around the people you are hanging around with when you had low self-esteem. And I know, like, that's a bit controversial, because when you have low self-esteem, obviously most of the things are not going right in your life, but once you start building it, once you gain a lot of confidence and you start going into doing things that you never imagined or believed you could do and become successful, now the narrative is most probably going to be, oh, you were with us when we were suffering, but now that you are doing well, you don't want to hang out with us. But like, the best thing for you, you have to do what is best for you. If you have low self-esteem and you're trying to work to get out of it, there's going to reach a point, if you don't get rid of those people, especially if they are not trying to build their own esteem, or if they are not trying to respect your boundaries, you'll have to leave them behind and move forward with your life with your new confidence. Because yeah, people really benefit from you having low self-esteem. And my last tip for today is be compassionate with yourself. Don't start telling yourself, now what were you doing? Huh? Why were you putting yourself in those situations? Just be compassionate with yourself. If you can, write an apology letter. Like for me, this time, and I think it's like 2 weeks ago, because there were some job advertisements and I was looking at them, and then I realized I always go for the lowest. You see, when a company has like 10 positions open, I will look for the position which is, this is just sad, but like I used to, because I promised myself now I'll stop doing it, but I look for the position that is looking for maybe someone with who has finished high school. And then you see these other positions where they are saying they want someone with CPA, they want someone with a bachelor's degree, they want someone with a master's. Like those ones I never used to apply to. And I was like in a matatu coming home, and I started thinking, like, why do I normally do that? And why don't I think I deserve to be a manager somewhere? Why don't I think I deserve like a job that is respectable in the society? Because I think now my needs are, they're not that hierarchy of needs. I feel like my I'm at is, which I don't know what it's called, but where you want to feel, is it, no, self actualization is the last one, but just being acceptable in the society. I think it's something like that, being accepted in the society, because obviously, you know, if it's a job that someone who has finished Form 4 is doing, that is a job that a lot of people, even though we said like there's no bad or good job as long as you are doing fine in life, but there are a lot of people who will look down on you. And so I was wondering, why do I think that I deserve those jobs that people are looked down on? Why can't I apply for maybe a managerial role, a supervising role, like a job that when people find out, oh, you do that job, they're going to just start respecting you even if they were looking down on you. So yeah, that is one of the things that I realized my low self-esteem and lack of confidence was doing. And when I thought about it, I didn't like be harsh on myself. I actually told myself that I am sorry, like my younger self. I think I can call her my younger self. I just told her I'm sorry that I didn't think that she deserved better, and I promised her that as we move forward, I won't apply for a job that is going to make her be disrespected, and I'll start applying for like those respectable roles. Do I have the experience? I don't know. But do I deserve it? Yes, I deserve it. And I feel so happy that I'm at a point where I can feel like I deserve that. So, yeah, be compassionate with yourself. If you come and realize you've been accepting less than you deserve, don't go into it with a lot of anger, or and just be compassionate, because that is where you were, and now you know better, so you know you are going to do better. And with that, thank you for watching my video. Until next time, bye.